Good morning, guys. Morning. How are you? Uh, it's another week. It's another day. It's another end of the year. Today is on 31st. Yeah, we are waiting we are patiently waiting for the New Year Eve to come. I know you're all happy and ready for year 2023, which I know it's gonna be fantastic and it's gonna be full of blessings. If you have positive mind today, let me first wish you in advance a fantastic 2023, a year that will not have any sorrows, will not have any failures, a year that will be great for you, a year that you'll enjoy, a year that will make progress, a year that you not see disappointment. And even if you get disappointment, you're gonna go over them because you have strength in you. So today I would like to talk about something called a bubble. Yeah, bubble. Let me elaborate it further. Like when you brew water or soap, you put soap in water, you get bubbles. That's what I want to talk about. Someone may think like, eh, why is Alfred talking about bubble? You just wash clothes, you get bubbles, and you open the tap, the faucet, and you get some bubbles. No, the bubble that I want to talk about is the dream that each and every person has in his or her life. We all do have a bubble inside us, and the only thing we need is just the ignition. Okay. uh, you just need an ignition. You need someone to ignite your bubble in order to burn, to get the fire that is inside you. Some years back, I never ever thought that one day I'll ever be talking to you in United States of America, motivating you and trying to make you feel good and to make you focus with your dreams. There are many people who have big dreams and they could have worked long time ago, but because maybe in one reason or another they never got someone to 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 pop up the bubble that is inside them, to ignite the dreams that are inside them. Myself, I'm the kind of person who really struggled a lot in life. Okay, I started from a very humble beginning. At one time I was up, sometimes I was so down, like down, if you know what I mean about being down. Yeah, there was a time I remember back in the days, like some 8 years back. uh, I was I was I was broke, I was jobless, I couldn't even afford food for myself. I was waiting for my brother to give me at least 100 shillings or 50 bob in order to be able to plan myself and eat. So the reason why I'm telling you this is because I want to motivate you today, and I want you, as we go for year 2023, if you get this message, then it's you I'm talking to. In 2023, it's a year that you're gonna succeed, and that bubble that is inside you, that fire that is inside you, that fire that tells you every day there is better tomorrow, that fire that wakes you up having new dreams, is the one that I'm talking about. So 22 but 8 years back, I couldn't afford anything. I was about to go back to home because I couldn't afford Nairobi life. It was so hard for me. Even to an extent, my house was almost locked down because I couldn't be able to afford. But I stayed for some time in the house. I don't have food, I don't have anything. Okay, what I used to do, the highway was just few steps. So I used to get to the road and watch cars moving to town. But what happened, and what did you do? I remember my mom called me, and I told her, I don't have any food to eat. So what she did, she sent me some money. Do you want to know how much? It was about 800 shillings. Mia nane. Yeah, 800 shillings. That's about like $8. No, yeah, exchange rate that time, I think it was about $8. So after my mom sent me that 800 shillings, the first thing, okay, when someone send you money and you're hungry, what do you think? You think fast eating. So I went to the restaurant, just a local. I bought some food and ate. I ate like 200 shillings because, of course, I'm going home and there's food. So my life in Nairobi, I'm done. So to cut long story short, what I did with my 800 shillings, I ate first 200. So now I have how much? I have 600 shillings. So what I did, I had learned some skills, some sales skill from the company I was working previously. So I went to Kamukunji, to the stage. Now I'm going home. But something came to my mind. I saw someone carrying some knives. That's what I'm talking about, the bubble. The bubble got ignited. I asked myself, is that person is selling those stuffs with just a box and is making a living? So why am I going home? And to me and home, we were done, like done. I changed my mind with my bag. So what I did, I went to Kamukonji and I went there, I went around trying to shop around, check what I can be able to sell. I went direct to knives and spoons. I found very nice knives, big, sharp, and strong. And I risked. I first bought a first dozen, which was coming up around 420 shillings. That's about that's about $4 for a whole dozen, 12 pieces. And what I did, from there, I left my bag to the shopkeeper. I told him, stay with this bag. It has my clothes. And I took an envelope. Yes, an envelope. That's where I started. I went around town. I went to some building there, around Nyayo House there. I climbed one building. I was chased by soldiers. You know, soldiers normally will tell you go. You don't allow hawking. I went to another one. The third one that I went to only one office. I sold a dozen of knives. And how much was I selling the knife? 100 shillings each. 100 bob. So guess how much I got with? I know you've already done mathematics. I got out of there with 1,200 shillings from 420. Oh, oh my, good money. So I got 12 bucks. That is $12. So now I went down. The demand was too high. I went back very fast and motivated. I went for another 2 dozens. I sold out the next 2 dozens. Someone who was going home, I went home with about 3,000 shillings. Yes, I was to go home, and now I have 3K in my pocket. So that's how I postponed my journey to Moranga. Yes. And to make the matter good, you know what I did with the money? I paid all the debts. I didn't relocate my house. My house was too small. I was paying about 1,000 shillings. Don't ask where. It was somewhere in Kangemi, somewhere in Dam there. You know Dam? Where there is a dam there, people call it beach. That's where I stayed. I sold the knife day 1, day 2, a week, a month, 2 months, 2 years, 3 years. I sold the knife like about 4 years. Knife only. Okay, where was I taking the money? A bubble. Remember we talked about the bar? A bubble. After selling the knife for some time, I'm a good saver and I love saving money. I love saving my coin before I use it. I have saved fast. I cut the money for saving before I do anything else. I don't say that saving is the remainder of your, I don't know, let me say it in in my language, like no, mine I don't go with that. I save first, then I eat, because that's how you're gonna live. If you wanna have something, save first. Cut your saving, keep it aside, then go ahead and eat the rest, whatever you'll do with it. So I saved good money. My account went from 10,000 shillings, 20, 100, almost 200,000 by selling a knife. And where did I take my money? I paid for my college. Yes. If I tell you go to school, I know what I'm talking about. Go to school. I paid for my college. Yes, I went to do diploma because I couldn't afford a degree. So I started with a diploma. That's where my life started. And how was I studying while selling the knife? Time management is very important in life. If you don't manage your time, you can never achieve anything. If you don't have discipline in time, even if you have a bubble that is full of nitrogen that it can ignite anytime, you don't know how to manage your time, you're done. Yes, I'm telling you for sure, you're done. So I went ahead and paid college. I was going to sell the knife early in the morning. You know, before the time people are opening the market, I'm already in the market. And my rule was, no buy, goodbye. If you're not buying from me, goodbye. No pep stories, no stories. No, if you're not buying from me, I go ahead to the next one. My goal was to meet 300 people every day. Not every day, because not the whole day. Yeah, so because sometimes I could go to long distance, like as far as Narok, as far as those areas of Kijabe, Jabini, Engineer. Yeah, I used to go to those areas. Shamata. I went up to Shamata, where I got trained one day till I got soaked. Even the money was soaked. Yeah, and I came very late. But okay, it was a mistake. I didn't choose the good market that day. But I came back. So every day, I used to manage my time. Early in the morning and in the evening at around 6. The class was starting at 5:30 up to 8. So I took a part-time class. Yes. And Makiu, even my friend who can be able to watch this video, I was leading in my class. Yes. I was leading in my class. Despite of working hard, I'm so sweating. I remember there was a time I could go to class, the dust, wearing a trouser, the dust is up to almost my my back. Yeah. called working hard. So after that, after working so hard, I finished my college. Before I finished my college, I had made connection with a lot of friends in class. So one friend in the class, she know herself. She told me there is a job opportunity somewhere. Without wasting time, a business mind, I went with my papers. I'm taking my application by hand. Oh, were you having a suit? No, I was having jeans. Yeah, and a leather jacket. I remember very well how I was dressed, but I used to wear tie. But that day, because I was just taking the application, I didn't mind wearing a lot of, I was taking papers and then come for interview. But I was told the interview is today, and I went direct to the HR. I did an interview, and I was told to go to the training class. I was ushered in the class and joined the rest of members. This company, let me tell you, up to today, I'm in United States, but God will bless that company because it gave me a boost. All the money that I had used in the college, it came back. It was a contract, short-term contract, but was paid very, very well. Imagine if you can be paid 3,000 per day. How would you feel? Huh? Huh? How would you feel? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know you're nodding your head, saying, I would feel so good. I felt so good. 3,000 per day plus my salary. About around 30,000 there. So, guys, yeah, the contract was with the East African breweries. So I worked there for about like 6 months there. Then the contract ended. What did you do after the contract ended? God opened another door. Remember, you have to work hard. Within the company, there was a startup. Yes, there was a startup. There was a company that was starting up, and its work was to manage the parking lots. So we were told now they still need an extra person. Alfred, are you available? I said I'm available. Always avail yourself to the opportunities. Because even if you have this bubble and you don't avail yourself to the opportunities, you never get anything. I availed myself. I said, hey, where is it? It's here. And like the first one, even the second one, I was still dressed casual. So my HR, please forgive me. I came casual because they needed someone immediately. And I was interviewed and I went for training. Remember, this time, even we've not done our graduation. I've not yet graduated from college. I've not yet finished. I've finished studies. I have transcripts, but I don't have the certificate. God. Yes, God ignited the bubble that I had. Yes. I finished the interview and I worked in that company until the time I left to come to United States. Yes. I worked there for about 6 years. So it's about the bubble you have and the passion you have to achieve your dreams. Because you must have that passion. So now I never thought even of coming to United States. I was, in fact, I had another company that was calling me for the similar job that I was doing in Kenya, in Canada. Even I had done all that, everything, but they didn't have something we call a MIA number that was really needed by the embassy for them to give me a work visa. So work permit, sorry. So I didn't go to Canada. I came here in United States. And then that's when I got a green card to come to United States. So I'm here in United States with my family. So guys, what I can tell you, I know there are many things that we will talk about or we can talk about. This is just a portion of it. If you follow up this story, I'll appreciate if you can give it a thumbs up. If you can give some stars, I'll appreciate that, because this one will inspire you, and I know it will ignite as we go for 2023. You'll not be the same again. You'll not be the kind of person who will be like, oh, I'm dying. No, you'll be someone who is saying, I'm living, because I'm a living proof that God can give anything that you need in your life. So all that, yeah, it's a lot. But if you see people walking, you know that they're, it's God. That bubble in you can ignite any time and give you some blessings that you never, ever even imagine that you are capable of doing. So, well, we were like, I got the job. I worked in that company diligently, and I was giving the best shot I could. I was always present. I didn't allow myself to be late at work. I was honest with myself, and God blessed me. That even the time of COVID, when people were being expelled or people lost their job, I never lost mine. God kept my job during that COVID time. Even there was another time within the company they are doing reshuffles, but God saved my job. I worked there for 6 years. Yes, 6 years, guys. I graduated the college around November, that 2015 there, and it was great achievement in my life. Up to today, I know God saves, and God's promises are true and amen. So guys, happy 2023. Enjoy your year. Okay. Be careful. There are many things there outside. There are things that can make you not to see 2023. So pray God to give you strength, and remember to pray for the world and for the country. There are many things that are happening. There's global warming that is bringing famine and bringing havoc. There are places that they have sandstorms, like in Buffalo, in New York. So when pray for those people, okay? Pray for each and every person. There are things that are happening in Africa. There are wars in Congo. There are wars in Somalia. Yeah, there are wars in Ethiopia. So pray for the world to heal. There are wars in Ukraine. So pray for God to save the world, because it's only God can save. Okay? Have a great day and Happy New Year. And remember to subscribe to our channel. Remember, if you're on Facebook, remember to give it a thumbs up. You can give some stars, it will cost you nothing. Okay? Doesn't cost you anything to do good and to support good job done. Bye.